Okay, so obviously that was not supposed to happen. Got to figure out what that needs to be fixed. Where did my... Where's the time transmogrifier? It's totally vanilla, isn't it? Okay, well, okay, let's switch that so you start again. Hopefully that will help some things. Okay, well, that's a good first start. Okay, let's see. Captain's log. Hit a bit of a snack. But I'm not calling home yet. Not gonna do it. We'll figure it out. Probably. Who are you? What? How did you get in here? I'm not supposed to be here. There's not supposed to be anyone in here. No. You don't understand. I'm just a bronze level explorer. I'm not cleared for communication with people from the past or the future yet. Oh, I'm in so much trouble. Who are you? Where did you come from? Actually, I guess a better question would be, when did you come from? When exactly were you... Well, hold on. I'm the one that's supposed to be freaking out here, not you. You're probably not in trouble. Well, I mean, I guess you're here, so we've got to figure out why you're here. But you're probably not going to, get your license revoked or anything like that. Who are you? Oh, me? My name's Trixie. I'm, How much do you know about, time travel? It doesn't exist. Oh. So we're that far back in time. Oh, we're not supposed to come this far back in time. Hold on, let me just look this up quickly. You really don't know time travel at all. Interesting. What year was it when you left? 2023. Okay, 2023A or 2023B? What do you mean, what do I mean? Oh, I didn't just jump back in time. I think I might have actually jumped timelines. Okay, I just had to say in the manual here. It's been a while since I figured that. I covered that way back in class. I'm sorry. I'll figure that out later. So, you said the year was 2023. Okay. Let's pinpoint that a bit more. Let's try to figure out which timeline we're in. Okay. Who is the current president of the United Nations Empire? The Empire. Okay, well, that rules out a few things. So the United Nations has not become an empire yet. Okay. What? Nothing. It probably won't even happen in your timeline. I mean, maybe it will, maybe it won't. I don't know. I'm not sure what timeline we're in yet. Okay, let's see. What country are you from? That might be a better question. Okay, and who is your leader currently? Okay. And who was the previous leader? Oh, we're in the bad timeline. Okay. No, not bad. Just a confusing one, yeah. What about some events, some global events, things that have happened recently? Is there anything that's happened, I mean, like really, really recently that you could tell me about that make big news? Submersible. Ah, what was it called? Oh, that's right, Titanic 2. I saw that movie. It was really awful, but it was, interesting, I guess. Oh, it's not a movie yet. Oh, so it just happened. Oh, well, you don't really need to see it. It's okay. I mean, it's not terrible, I guess, but it's not all that great. Okay, let's see. Well, that narrows down a few. Somewhere in the timelines 426/B. be. I'm just not sure which subsection yet. That's okay. That's okay. We'll figure it out. Let me just make a note of that. Okay. What else can you tell me? Is there any sort of conflict in your world? Lots of conflict. Oh, okay. I'm sorry to hear that. Where exactly is the conflict, and which countries or empires is it between? Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, they're fighting here too. Sorry about that. Okay. What about aliens? Have you accepted, has the world in general accepted the existence of aliens yet? Oh, okay. I mean, nothing. No, it's perfectly fine and normal. And definitely the pyramids were built by humans. Just normal, run-of-the-mill humans. Okay, what about, do you have any underwater colonies yet? No, okay, that's good. That rules out subsections 14 to 2468. Okay, we'll get this, don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, and what about the air poisoning situation? How is your air quality? What? Do you have to wear an apparatus? You don't? Oh, wow. Okay. That's quite fascinating. Good for you. I'm glad you haven't destroyed your planet yet. That's very good. Okay, wow. I've never met anyone from an Earth that didn't need a breathing apparatus from the atmosphere. That's wonderful. So how is your ozone layer doing? Okay, well, if I were you, I would talk to your leaders, whatever their title is, tell them to really get on that, because trust me, that's not something that you want to do. See what happens. No. But that's okay. I think we're getting it narrowed down. Subsection 12. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Pretty sure that's it, actually. I think I figured out where we are. Goodness, I jumped very far, didn't I? You see, time, most people think of time as just sort of a straight line. You have a beginning and a middle and an end. But it's actually much more fluid than that. It's a bit more, well, for lack of a better term, it's a bit more wibbly-wobbly than that. And so different timelines collide in different places. And when they collide, you can accidentally slip in and out of them using time travel technology. But we are supposed to avoid collisions like that. Okay, so there must have been a collision that wasn't planned yet, because otherwise there would have been a notice about it. Oh dear. Okay, well, it's not really my fault then. I'm sure that they will be understanding. It's taken a long time to get up to a bronze level. And I will be damned if they're going to take it away from me because of an honest mistake. But anyway, we should really get you back to your time, in your timeline, in your home, just as quickly as possible. Okay, so let me put this down and we will recalibrate the... I've never met anyone like you before. And I'm actually technically not supposed to talk to people. Once you get to be silver or gold or platinum or something like that, those levels get to have a minimal contact, and then it sort of goes up in the different layers. But it's going to take quite a while for me to get to any of those levels. But I didn't bring you here intentionally. It was a malfunction because of the timeline collision, so it's not really my fault. But you're here. And I am first and foremost an explorer, and we explore to learn new things, right? Exactly. So it would actually be a disservice to my profession if I just let you go without trying to learn a bit about you. Like I said, it's been... Actually, I've never gotten to meet a human that didn't need a breathing apparatus yet on Earth. Would you mind terribly? I promise that I will take you home and everything will be perfectly fine. But would you mind terribly if before that I maybe took some measurements, some data, observed you a little bit? Would that be alright with you? I promise it won't be anything invasive. It won't hurt. It will really just feel like a medical exam. I might ask you to look at some funny things or something like that, but I promise that it won't be anything unpleasant or anything. Will that be okay? Thank you. Thank you. That's so exciting. You have no idea. In moving up to the levels, it will probably be years before I'm actually be able to actually talk to someone. So this is a big deal, a big deal. And I haven't heard of anyone in a very long time meeting a human quite like you. That's wonderful. Okay, sorry, I need to contain my excitement a little bit. Okay, I'm going to start out with this tool here. I'm just going to get quite close to you, if that's alright, and take a look at you through some of my different lenses here, alright? So you don't have to do anything. I might ask you, to look at my nose and maybe look away or something like that. But that's all. It will be very simple, and then I'm just going to get a very, very good look at you, okay? Okay, thank you. Yeah. I'm just going to come in here. Oh, wow. Yeah, there's no radioactive particles around you right now. Well, there's very, very minuscule ones, but interesting. Tell me, has your nation or any other nations in your world, have you ever let off an atomic bomb? You have? When was that? When was the last one? Oh, wow. And they just stopped? That's good. No, that's quite good. Okay, I'm just going to come over here. Could you look off to the side here? Just sort of look over to the side and just want to make sure. Fascinating. Okay. Interesting. Right, I'm just going to move this lens back into position there. Don't worry, this is just showing me different sorts of chemicals, different things that are around you. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, take these two away. I'm just going to look at you through this one, okay? This is just going to give me an idea of the spectral force around you. Okay, could you look right at my nose, please? Just look right at my nose. Okay, good. And then could you look over here, please? Could you look over here for me? Okay, interesting. Okay, then look back at my nose, please. Look back right there. Or you can look at my eye if you'd like, just sort of straightforward-ish. Okay, interesting. Okay. Put these back down. Alright, now look over here again. Look off to the side, just sort of off and away from me is fine. Interesting. Fascinating. Okay, and I look straight forward again, right back at my nose. Interesting. Yes, that is fascinating. Okay. Oh. Didn't really expect that. Alright, let me make some notes if you don't mind, just for a moment here. This is really fascinating. This is giving me sort of data about the environment that you came from. This is wonderful. could you tell me, who is in charge on your planet? Who's in charge of environmental welfare? Is there a committee for that? Oh, okay. Interesting. Right. And how are the polar bears doing in your world? Okay. Right. No, that's good to know. How about the bees? What? Yeah, the bees. Have you... Okay, so you haven't noticed anything strange yet. Alright, well that's good, I suppose. Pay attention to the bees. Yeah. Okay. Any other strange anomalies with animals? Sort of swarming where there shouldn't be, or mass extinctions that aren't caused by humans, caused by the climate or things like that? Okay, interesting. Alright, I've got another tool over here I want you to just look at, okay? It's going to be quite simple. Don't you worry about a thing. I just need you to focus where I tell you to, okay? Where's my pointer? Here we are. Okay. Now, I'm just going to take a good look at you through some of these things, and I want to see how your mind and your eyes kind of react to it, alright? Okay, so I want you to start out just looking through this big hole right here, the big hole with the silver around it. I'm going to just move this around slowly. Interesting, okay. Can you see my eye? Alright, good. Okay, keep looking right through this hole. I'm going to just keep moving on a little bit more. Right, good. Now I want you to look at this little ball of wires there, alright? Just focus on that. Focus on that as it moves around. Just focus on that. Interesting. So you can see that. Okay, that's good. That's good. Alright, now look through this hole for me right here, okay? This sort of teardrop shaped one. Just focus on that for me, please. Focus on that for me. Interesting, okay. Now look down here at this gold gear right there. Can you just focus right there for me? Just focus right there. Don't look anywhere else. Just focus right there for me. Okay, interesting. Quite interesting. Alright, good. Look at this long sort of just slit in the middle here. Okay, just follow that, please. It might change angles. Just follow that for me. Alright, is it up and down or horizontal? Good. And now is it horizontal or vertical? Good. And now is it horizontal, vertical or diagonal? Good. Alright. Now I want you to look at this little gear right here, okay? Just this little one right there. Just focus right there. No matter how it moves, just focus on that little silver piece right there. Just focus on it. Interesting. Okay, now you may pick whichever little piece or little hole you want to look at. It doesn't matter which one, but just focus on it as I move this around, okay? So go ahead and pick one of these things. You can pick the timepiece here, you can pick one of these little silver plates, you can choose one of the gears, you can choose the ball of wires again, or any of the little holes. Just pick one, okay? Do you have one picked? Good. Okay, now I'm just going to move this around. Keep focusing on that spot. Keep focusing on that spot, okay? No matter where it moves, just keep focusing on that exact spot. Interesting. Interesting. Fascinating. Wow, okay. That's lots of incredible readings there. Alright, let me okay, I'm just going to make some quick notes on all of that. Fascinating. And I've got one other tool that I need to use, okay. Let me just go grab that really quickly, be right back. Fascinating. Wow. Okay. Fascinating. Okay. Let's see where to... Okay. I've got another little thing here. Don't worry about what it is. All you need to know is that it will not hurt you. It's just a recording device, but it records things maybe a bit differently that will make sense to you from subsection 12. Don't worry about it, right? Just trust me, it's all going to be okay. But this is just going to help me, again, gather some data on you. You see, we've developed technology that lets us gather data on different people very, very quickly, so we don't have to do dozens of different tests. It all goes just through this one little machine, okay? So, I want you to just focus on this pretty little ball, alright? It's not really a ball, but that's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Just focus on the ball. Just focus. Focus. Okay, I'm going to move it further away. And then closer in. Good. I'm going to move it further away again. And closer to you. Good. Alright. Now I want you to look right here, right at this little stuff right there, okay? Just look right there. Just focus on that little star. Don't worry about anything else. Just focus on the little star as it gets bigger or smaller. Yes, I know. It's quite interesting, isn't it? Don't worry about anything else. It's okay. Just focus on that star for me. Okay, now I'm going to start moving this way. Just to focus on that star. Right, just focus. Focus on the star. Just focus. Good. Alright. I'm going to find the next star that I need. This one, here we are. Alright, now I want you to focus on this star, okay? Same thing, don't worry about it. I know it's a bit strange, I'm sure, but it's not going to hurt you, it's not going to do anything bad to you, it's just collecting some information for you. Good. Okay. Just keep looking at that star. Just keep looking at the star. Just focus on the star. Alright. Good. Interesting. Yes, okay, let's see. Next one. Next one that we need is this one. Okay, right. This one has a little hole in it. Don't let that bother you. It's just a different sort of technique, but it is just collecting data again, okay? Just collecting data. It's perfectly harmless, perfectly, well, I wouldn't say perfectly normal, because it's probably not perfectly normal for you, but it is perfectly normal for me, okay? I go through this sort of testing as well, just to make sure that everything is okay. Do you know what I mean? It's like a little checkup. Do you have some sort of medical facilities or people that still do that sort of thing? Doctors, that's right. This is like a doctor, okay? That's all it is, really. It's just sort of a tool that helps to evaluate how healthy you are, the different chemicals that you have in your body, different things that have affected you, different things that have not affected you, what your diet is like, all kinds of things. It's quite fascinating. Okay, well, I think that is probably all from that for now. I'll just record some of this data really quickly. Okay. Yes, okay, good. Right, so I've got the contents of your stomach here, but I would love to know from you, would you consider your diet particularly healthy or unhealthy, somewhere in the middle? Okay. What about the last meal that you ate? What, I can see what you ate, but would you consider that healthy? Okay, and would you say that that's normal for your kind? Okay, okay. No, that's perfectly fine. I am not here to judge. Don't you worry whatsoever. I am just here to learn. I'm fascinated to meet someone like you from your timeline. It's quite an opportunity, really. Something that I wouldn't have gotten to do for many, many years, as I said. Okay, let's put this back. Now, I've just got a few other measurements that I would like to take. Okay. So I'm noticing that you don't have a third eye cavity, is that correct? Okay, interesting. So you don't have a data port or anything like that? Okay. No, nothing. Don't worry about it. Okay, I'm just going to get some measurements here. Yeah, I just want to sort of measure your cranial structure. See, like, how large your brain cavity, simple things like that. I'm just very interested to see how the species has evolved in your timeline, because you are one of the timelines that we're actually not supposed to visit. Oh, but you didn't hear that from me, okay? As I said, this is all just a big accident. I did not do this on purpose, and so it is not my fault. Okay, just look straight ahead for me, please. Just look straight ahead. Don't worry about what's going on. Just look straight ahead. Okay, good. Alright. Keep looking straight ahead. Don't worry about what's going on. This is just, again, just taking some measurements, some observations about you. Interesting. Fascinating. Now, your height, would you say that you are average? Would you say that you are a bit taller than, people of your similar makeup? Or would you say that you're shorter? Okay. Interesting. And is that something that's seen as appealing? Or is that something that's seen as a bit strange? Okay, alright. I see. Okay. And how exactly do you identify, if you don't mind me asking? Okay. Good. Just good to note for my data. Alright. What pronouns do you use there? Okay. Good. Just want to make sure, if I have to make a report, which I probably will have to make a report, that I use the correct terms when I refer to you. Okay, let's see. What else should I do? I wasn't prepared for this. I didn't expect to meet anyone like you for a very long time, so I don't exactly have things planned here. Oh, I know. Okay. I'm actually going to put these on you, okay? These are just a very interesting type of goggles that will measure different sort of spectral things, how your mind processes different lights, different images, okay, things like that. So just hold nice and still for me. I'm just going to slip this over your head, just like that. Good. And we're just going to cover this right there. Okay. Now, what are you seeing here? What does that look like to you? Really interesting. Can you see me at all? A little bit, okay. And then what colours are you seeing? What colours exactly? Interesting, really. Any change if I do this? Any change in the colours? Okay, interesting. Okay, and if I move like this, can you see any sort of shapes in the lights? Anything like that? Fascinating, okay. So if I held up a few fingers here, can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up? Okay, now. Okay. Okay, no, that's alright. Not to worry.
worry, I'm just quite fascinated to see how your vision reflects these changes. Fascinating. Okay. Alright, yes, let your eyes focus again. I know that was a bit strange. I just wanted to see how your eyes would react to that. Okay, let's see what else. Oh! No, this could actually be quite fascinating. These are little cards that have different flora and fauna on them, and it would be quite fascinating to know which ones you recognise on your planet and which ones you don't, okay? Now, there are other names and things. This is actually a bit of a game that we like to play, but I would just like to know if you have heard of these different flowers, alright? How about... let's start with an easy one. Here we go. This is Snapdragon. Snapdragon, it's a lovely flower. It sort of grows in a column and you've got all these different ones. They come in many different colours. These are pink and red, but you can also get them in white and yellow and things like that. Have you heard of a Snapdragon before? Okay, good. That is good to know, So you do have that. How about this one? Have you heard of hollyhock before? Do you know what the hollyhock flower is? Oh, okay. No, that's alright. I'm just interested to learn, really. Let's see, rosemary. You've heard of rosemary? Okay, that's good. How about this one? Love in a mist. You know, I'm not actually sure where that name came from. It's possible that you might know this flower by a different name. Do you recognise this little flower at all? Okay. So I guess this doesn't, account for the fact that different flowers sometimes have different names. How about this one? Do you recognise this flower? This sort of cone-shaped flower. It's called helenium. Have you heard of helenium? Okay. Let's see. How about this one? Have you heard of this one before? This is called candy tuft. Have you ever seen a flower that looks like this before? Really? Oh, okay. Candy tuft is quite a fun little flower. It's pretty and it also is, it's rather yummy. It's got little bits of sugar inside of the petals so you can sort of pick them out. It's quite fun. Children do it all the time. Well, they used to, I guess. Let's see. A carnation. Have you heard of a carnation before? Okay, so you do have heard of one. That's good. What about... ooh, this might be a good one. What about pimpernel? Have you heard of pimpernel before? Pimpernel, yeah, you can see right there. Pimpernel. It's these little flowers. Usually they have 5 petals. They're quite small and dainty. Perhaps a bit simple looking for flowers, but they grow very, 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 very many on each plant, and it's quite lovely. It's just a little explosion of colour. Have you heard of pimpernel before? Oh, okay. Interesting. Well, alright. I suppose we have more that we could go through, but I don't want to take up too much of your time. So it's funny because I'm a time traveller, so technically I have all the time in the universe, but you do not. And seeing as you are not exactly familiar with time travel, I should have actually asked this a long time ago, are you feeling okay? Are you feeling a bit dizzy or tired or anything like that? Okay, yes, that's actually quite normal. Some people sort of equate time travel sickness to seasickness or nausea, things like that. Some people feel dizzy. Some people even start hallucinating a little bit. It doesn't seem as though you've been experiencing that, but I suppose I could be wrong. Have you been seeing any sort of strange images or lights or anything like that? Okay, alright, well, I don't want to push our luck though. I wouldn't want you to start feeling more sick or anything like that, so I honestly should probably get you back to where you were and when you were. Yes, I wouldn't want to cause any permanent damage, and definitely not to alter the timeline at all. That is the number one no-no of all time travelers. We cannot significantly alter the timeline, so I better get you back to where you need to go. So let me just program this really quickly, okay? Let me just get these gears where they should be lined up to the correct timeline, the correct, yeah. And where are you from? Or where were you when this happened? Okay, can you be more specific? Alright, like, were you in a specific building? Okay, then I will be able to take you back right to where you were too, alright? Okay, there we are. Now, are you ready to go? You want to stay with me? You want to travel with me? Well, I suppose it is quite fascinating being able to travel through time and space and through different timelines and things like that. It is quite fun. Obviously I can see the appeal to it, but seeing as you did not even know what time travel was, you obviously don't know the dangers of it and the safety protocols and all of that. So I don't think that it would be very safe. You're willing to risk it? Why? For the thrill of adventure? Seeing what's out there? You're not trying to escape anything from your own life, are you? Well, you know what? I've broken the rules already. What's one or two more, huh? Fine, alright. We will put this back for now. Now, if you ever feel like you need to go home, I can take you back and I will put you back to the exact time and place that you left. So, to everyone around you, it will seem as though you were not gone at all. But, I suppose it might be nice to have a travelling companion for a bit. And then, of course, I could learn a bit more about your world, about your timeline, about you. That would be fascinating. Well, yes, I can tell you some things. Some things I, unfortunately, am not going to be able to disclose because, as I said, I don't want to actually alter timelines. But, yeah, it might be fun, honestly, to have a companion. Okay. What the hell? You can stay with me for a bit if you'd like. Alright, well, I was going to take some time, some planning. As I said, a lot of places that we're going to be travelling to, you'll need a breathing apparatus, so we'll need to get you properly fitted for that. And, get you a proper outfit. I'll show you some of my different equipment and things like that. But, that all I think we can do tomorrow, okay? You are still looking a bit disoriented, a bit dizzy, so perhaps for now you should maybe get some rest. Does that sound alright? Okay, well, then let me show you where you can lay down for a bit and get some shut-eye. I will try to get us back on track to where I was actually going. And then tomorrow, maybe I'll show you the universe. Okay, come on, let's go lie down.